let's talk a little bit about, you write a book to puncture myths, and you also teach economics.
Yeah.
What would you like to see imparted to students, to young people who will view this telecast, about economics and economics education?
No, actually, economics is a great subject. I mean, it really enables you to understand the most fundamental aspect of modern society, i.e. the productive sector and how it works. But unfortunately, in the last 3-4 decades, the subject has become more and more detached from the real world, and more, and indeed recently excessive emphasis have been put on the techniques. So actually now a lot of students are lost. I mean, they are taught all these techniques, but then they don't know why they are doing it.
Yeah, they don't recognize the world.
Exactly. Only in the last semester, they are told that, well, this might apply to these kind of things. In the real world. So I think we have to teach it the other way around. You have to teach the students some basic knowledge about the real world. I mean, how many students these days can tell you what is the per capita income of the United States? What is the size of the Chinese economy? The people don't know these things. So you need to teach them the basic, if you like, the economic landscape, and teach them the basic the economic problems. I mean, unemployment, financial regulation, international trade, and what are the policy issues? What are the issues that create all this conflict and debate and so on? And then you have to teach them, well, in order to understand these problems, you need to learn these techniques and so on. Unfortunately, today, by the time the students acquire all these techniques, they have lost interest in the real world. So they become autistic mathematicians, if you like. So I think, no, I'm not against mathematics. I mean,
it's a tool.
Yeah,
it's
an absolutely crucial tool in economics. But I heard from a Norwegian friend that in Norway there's a saying that he who has a hammer sees everything as a nail. So if you teach people how to use a hammer before teaching them what is a good house, what is the function of a house, why do you want to build house that in the harmony with the environment and those kind of the fundamental things. Of course, there are some fundamental theoretical things that we need to fix. I mean, for example, this inability to distinguish between calculable risk and fundamental uncertainty, which makes rational calculation impossible, especially in the financial market. I mean, unless we fix that theory, we are not going to solve problems in the financial market. I mean, we also need to re-examine various theories of human motivation in economics. I mean, the prevalent view that everything that human beings do, maybe except to their own children and immediate family, is driven by self-interest. I mean, that is being questioned, but we need to question it in a more fundamental way. So there are some important theoretical issues there, but I would say that in pedagogical terms, what is more urgent is to actually tell students how relevant economics is, how relevant it can be, and motivate them to learn these techniques by teaching them what kind of techniques that can be useful in solving what kind of problems and re-examining what kind of issues. Because these days, frankly, a lot of students lose interest in the subject in the first, say, the semester, because they are taught all this abstract theory, which has no obvious relevance for what they think they were going to study when they study economics.
Yeah, have model looking for problem to apply it to.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
You.
Pleasure to talk with you.